Trump's Mideast peace plan, first phase accepted by both Israel and Hamas. U.S. President Donald Trump's 20-point peace plan for Israel and Palestine, announced last week, has entered its first phase, which both Israel and Hamas have agreed to implement. Trump shared the development on social media, writing, "All hostages and captives will be released very soon, and Israeli forces will withdraw to the agreed line." As the first step, the Israeli government also confirmed its approval of the plan's first phase. Following the cabinet's endorsement, a ceasefire officially took effect. Israeli media reported that partial withdrawals began immediately after the ceasefire was approved. According to U.S. statements, Israeli forces have now pulled back to what is referred to as the Yellow Line. U.S. Special Envoy for the Middle East, Steve Witkoff, announced that the Israeli army had completed the first phase of its withdrawal and that a 72-hour countdown for the release of hostages had begun. The U.S. Central Command CENTCOM also confirmed the completion of the first phase of the withdrawal. According to a statement from Israel Army Radio, the ceasefire began at 12 noon. After the ceasefire took effect, Palestinians started returning to Gaza City. Under the agreement, 11 Hamas members and 11 Fatah members will be released from prison. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu made a statement following the implementation of the ceasefire. Israeli forces will remain in Gaza as a pressure mechanism until Hamas lays down its arms. All hostages will return home in the coming days, he said. According to a report by the BBC, the Israeli army will withdraw to a line that maintains control over approximately 53% of the Gaza Strip. The map released by the White House last week indicates that this is the first step in a three-stage withdrawal plan. Following the withdrawal, a 72-hour period will begin, during which 20 live hostages held by Hamas will be released. The remains of 28 hostages will be returned later. Israel will also release 250 Palestinian prisoners serving life sentences, along with 1,700 detainees from Gaza. Hamas's proposed list reportedly includes several prominent figures. According to Trump's plan, for every Israeli hostage body returned, 15 Gazans' bodies will be handed over in exchange. What's next for Gaza after the first phase? After the completion of the first phase, negotiations will begin on the next steps, though these stages carry significant potential for disagreement. Trump's plan envisions the demilitarization of Gaza, including the dismantling of all military terror and attack infrastructures, and the disarmament of Hamas. However, Hamas has previously stated that it would only agree to disarm if an independent Palestinian state were established. The plan also proposes that a temporary technocratic transition commission govern Gaza before transferring control to the Palestinian Authority. Hamas will not be allowed any formal role in this process. Hamas members will, however, be granted amnesty or safe passage if they commit to peaceful civilian life. For Gaza's reconstruction, an economic development board will be established under the Trump Economic Recovery Plan. There is no fixed timeline for Israel's next stages of withdrawal. According to the White House plan, Israel will eventually reduce its control to 40% and later to 15% of Gaza's territory. No date has been set for the final stage, increasing Hamas's demands for security guarantees. While the plan's aim, an immediate end to the war and the establishment of lasting peace, has raised global hopes, the ultimate fate of the agreement will depend on both sides' commitment to honoring its terms.